Hey guys, what's up? My name is Jess and I'm back here with Lurks for a Needle. Happy New Year to everybody. So this is my first video of the new year. Yay! I've got quite a few things. So first, we'll be making this cool scarf that I am wearing right now. And then also, I'll be showing you guys how to make this cute little change purse right here. I have not made any of these yet, so we'll see how that goes. So you guys will be learning along with me. I at least have everything cut. So, alright, so let's get started. First we're going to do this scarf. Now this is flannel material from Joann's, and I got it cut at 2.5 yards, but then when I got it home I was like, that's really big. So my first cut was this one, and so this is 44 inches wide. Like the whole fabric is 44 inches wide, and so I was like, okay, well then let's just make a square one. And so you unfold it, can't see me now, and you take one edge where the selvage is, and you just kind of do a big triangle like that, and then you just cut along, which this one's really awesome because it's got lines going up and down, so you just cut along the line and you get a very square scarf. But I was like, that's just really not enough. So with the rest of the fabric that I had from that original 2.5 yards, it is 54 inches long. I didn't do anything else to it. I just left it at that 54 inches from where I cut it off from the square one. And it is like the perfect size. I've got one in a purple tone as well. And my bestie was like, I need that same fabric. But of course we couldn't find any when I was with her over the holidays. So I have to hopefully find some here back at home. But this size at 54 inches is like perfect because we were on a plane and my legs got cold because it's always cold on planes, which is super annoying. But you can unwrap it and it's like this huge big blankie. But then you can take it, selvage edge again. Oof. Oh, let me see if I can get this right. Yes, okay. So you selvage edge, and then you go to the, let me just do it on this here. Okay. Alright, so we're taking it from this corner right here down to this corner right here. And you're just kind of folding it on itself like that, right? That way you can kind of see what I'm actually doing here. I think I'll probably have to stand up because this thing is big. Alright. So you just kind of like fluff it like this. If you don't want to actually like put it down on the ground or anything, you just kind of fluff it till it's somewhat straight. And then all you do is you lay it against yourself, and then you just come around the back. Ooh. And then you just kind of tuck your little tails in there and just fluff it, and you fluff your hair out, and it is super toasty. Like, that's it. That's all you have to do for this scarf. But if you want to be cool and have like little fringes, which it's really hard to do. My purple one, I've got maybe like a 1/16 of an inch of fringe around the edges because I just gave up. I sat on the couch watching something, and you just go around and you pick, and you pick, and you pick, however much you want to pick. Just be careful that when you do go to wash this, if you do ever need to wash this, I was just getting one of those little garment bags, like the little lingerie bags, and stuff this in there because it it went crazy. My purple one, I put it in there, and like all these little trails right here went everywhere. It was nuts. So, but yeah, you can like fray it as much as you want, keep it like it is, whatever you want. It's amazing. So this is really great gift idea for your friends, your family, girlfriends, whatever, because you can get it in so many colors, and it's so soft. So, all right. Ugh. But it also gets really hot. All right. So now that we got that cool little scarf out of the way, we're going to be making this change purse from the pattern Little Bits, and this is by Cool Cat Creations. The link is down below in the description box, so you could go to his website. I'm not sure if he's got it where you can buy it on there, but I also put the Wish Upon a Quilt store in Raleigh, North Carolina. That's where I bought mine at, and you can purchase it on there. So for this, you'll be needing a few things. In the pattern itself, which I don't know where the rest of the pattern is, I went a little crazy with making stuff last night, and so like everything just kind of went wee. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that. Oh, there it is, underneath everything, of course. Alright, so in the pattern, you get this little sheet right here, and this is just some parchment paper because I don't know where my freezer paper is right now. But you'll need to either use parchment paper, freezer paper, whatever you've got. And I'm doing the change purse, so I just laid it on top, traced it with a pencil, and we've got that ready for once we get to that point. Some noises upstairs. You will also need some foundation fabric, which is just some muslin, some just random cotton that you got sitting around, because this is a quilt as you go sort of thing. And then you also need some strips of fabric. Now these actually coordinate to the purse that I already have. Oof. So I figured, you know, change purse that matches my awesome little purse would go really great. And it says strips of 3/4 to not more than 1.5 inches. Just because of how these are done. You don't want like a gigantic piece of fabric in the middle and then like wee little pieces on the other sides. So we got that. We've also got our lining fabric. And then it said fusible fleece. Apparently I don't have any fusible fleece anywhere in my room. But I do have some, what is this one called? Decobond. Which of course, mine wasn't fusible. So I had to make it fusible. So we got those for the sides. Alright, so let's get started on that. Alright, so I will be reading the instructions because I have not made it. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so first we need to draw a 45-degree angle on our foundation. Now, mostly everybody has one of these awesome clear acrylic rulers. And on here, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but there's actually angle marks. There's 30 degrees, 45, and then 60 degrees. So we need the 45-degree angle. So we are going to, where does it say start? We'll just put it right down here, I think, right? We'll just stick it, oh no. We'll do this. We'll stick it where the bottom of our fabric is right on that line. We'll go up a little bit. Alright. And then, oh, there's a bit. Alright. And it's just a little water erasable pen. So we're going to make a line right there. I can barely see it. You guys can't see it because it's very, very light. Like dropping scraps everywhere. Alright. So, it says, pin the first strip on the drawn line, right side up. So I guess we're just going to do... Oh no. My fabric's not long enough. Oops. We'll make it work. Yeah. I didn't realize that my fabric wasn't long enough. Alright. So... There we go. We'll just go ahead and pin that down. We'll deal with the shortness later. Alright. And now it says pin the second strip down onto the first. Right sides together. So, right side, where it's all nice and bright. Wrong side, where it's kind of dull. Alright. So, we'll pin that right down on there. Alright, and it says sew seam and press. So we are going to sew on this right hand side. And I've got stuff that is in my way. Alright, so let's sew this on up. Oh, might help if I actually turn the sewing machine on. Alright, so we're going to take all these pins out. Right, and then we're going to cut this tail, because tails are really annoying. Move my phone out of here. Alright, and then it says press. So we're going to open it up and just press it down. My goodness, my strips are going to be so bad. We'll fudge it in the end. That'll work. Alright. Yeah, we'll add some stuff. Alright, so we are going to keep continuing putting right sides together, sewing it. I'll go a little bit farther down on this one. There we go. I'm not going to pin them just because they're short little strips, so I don't think I'm not really going to need to. So we're just going to go ahead and finish out the rest of this. And press. So this is a technique called quilt as you go. Just basically means that once you are completely done, like if you did this on a bigger scale, once you're completely done, all you have to do is sandwich it with your batting and your backing fabric, and your quilt is done. Like, just completely done. It's already quilted. You don't need to do any other fancy quilting to it if you don't want to. It's really great for, like, placemats and stuff like that. And then my machine makes funny noises. This is looking so cute. Look at that. Ah! Love it. Let's see. Let's get some bigger pieces going here. What am I doing here? I don't know. What's after that one? Oh. I cut like random sizes of fabric. I guess I should use like one of these bigger ones as my first piece. Oh well. It's my first time doing this pattern. It is definitely not going to be the last because these things are super cute. Oh, everything's in the way. Alright, so last one on this side. Here, let's go with... yeah. It's so tiny. Let it move. So I still haven't like fully rearranged all my stuff once I got my new shelving units in. So I'm still like trying to figure out where everything went when I moved all the stuff away from the wall. So I'm hoping that I can get it all organized here soon. Because I still have like a couple totes in my closet out in my garage. That's all sewing room stuff. Let's not melt the webcam cord sitting there. Alright, what am I going to go with now? Let's do another big one. I'll do this big one. There you go. So all of the patterns in this pattern book all have the same like quilt as you go theme to them. So as you can see, this thing is coming up like super quick. Let's get some more hedgehogs in here. Always need more hedgehogs. So if you guys have a pattern or if you have a question on how to actually do something like more in detail, definitely leave me a comment, message me, whatever, because I'd definitely love to help. I'm just a stay-at-home mom that makes stuff in her quilt room all day. And listens to strange noises coming from my sewing machine. The bobbin's messing up. I don't know. Oh, these bunnies are super cute. Alright, what do we need? Oh, we need another one of these. Let's get this size. Yay, almost done. Let's see, what color should I do next? Let's go with this one. It's this one. Let's do the big one of it, just to finish this up. There go. That one's probably more than the 1.5 inches. Yeah, these colors are super cute. This is a whole like fabric line. I did put the link in the description box. It is Birdie something. But I've used like just random bits of like all this fabric in a couple other different projects that I've done. All right. Alrighty, so let's get that pressed out there. Alright, so we've got a few problem spots. We'll just go like this. No, it needs to go like that, right? Yes. Random noise is coming from upstairs. Oh no. My machine's like, I don't even know what it's doing. There's something going on. I think it's all just the tails from everything. Alright, let's see if that fixed that problem. Yes, it did. Now let's go up here and fix this problem. I guess I should have actually, you know, laid everything out before I started quilting, but eh. Alright, these need to go here. No, we need a big one. Big one. Let's see. Alright. Alrighty. I'm sure if you've seen all my other videos or see all my stuff on Instagram and Facebook, that, you know, definitely not traditional quilter. It all works out in the end, so that's all that matters. Alright, it's still super cute though. Like, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to square all this down to 6 inches by 12 inches. So we're just going to flip it over. Let's see if we can scoot the ironing board out there. Alright. So let's go ahead and just square up the end. Stick it over in that pile. I don't have enough space. Oh, yeah, can't see anything. Alright, so we're just going to square everything up to the foundation fabric, and then we will square it up to the size that it needs to be, just so that I can actually see everything. Alright, last side. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wow, I'm like really off. Alright, so we'll just go like this. Go like this. Alright, 6 by 12. Alright, and then let's see how well this is. Oh, we just need to take off 1/2 inch. Right. I'll just go like this. Alrighty, so there is, oops, what are you doing? Okay. Alright, so there is our 6 inch by 12 inch. Now we need to press our, ooh, there we go, our pieces to our foundation fabric, which this is our foundation, so that's our foundation fabric. I'm gonna lay that on there. Alright, and for this we're going to go on the, ooh. Oh, let me see if I can do something about my camera wire here. There we go. Alright, so we're going to iron the top. So I got the foundation fabric, the sticky side of our interfacing up. We're going to iron this part first, and then we'll flip the whole thing over and iron it on the back just to make sure that we have a good enough seal. Ouch. It's hot. Alright, so we're going to flip it just to make sure everything is on there. It's still not on. Okay. Ooh, that is toasty. Alright. And then I accidentally cut my lining interfacing a little bit shorter, and I didn't have any extra, so we're just gonna have to play with that one too. Alright. Ouch. I need like those gloves, those like ironing gloves that you can touch this and not actually get burned. You wouldn't think my little row into would get that hot, but like, my goodness. Alright, flipping it over. Alright, so next we're going to use our template piece that we made, and we're going to press onto one end of the front and one end of the lining to cut the rounded piece. So let's see if that actually adheres. Maybe. Ouch. Oh, evil Ginger silver scissors. Alright, we're just going to pin it. Ouch. Alright. Alrighty. So there is the one side. And then so if I actually had freezer paper, this paper would actually stick to it. Why is my sides like wonky? I don't know. Okay. Alright, so now I need to get my, oh gosh, where did I put those little guys? Oh, there's one piece of them. So now we get to mark where our magnetic snap is going to go. Ah, there they are. Okay, yeah. Had to make sure I had the right ones. Alright, so, oops, no, you need to come over here. You need to go over there. Alright, so now we're going to be marking down 1 1/8 inch from the top. This. Alright, and then our little water erasable marker. 1 1/8, yes. Right, and then we'll take this guy, and we need a thing that I don't have readily available. Alright. So for these ones, they've got like these little like knob thingies in the back, and so we need to cut into it. There we go. Alright, then we just stick that in there. We put this on. Maybe, there we go. Alright, and we're just going to squish. Try and squish. There we go. Yay. Okay. So yay, we get to turn page. Alright, and then we need to pin the lining and the outside right sides together. Oh, see, it is all wonky. Huh. Let me... This is like weird on one side. I guess I didn't cut my pattern right or something. There we go. Alright, I don't know how this is going to be pinned because this is really thick. There we go. We'll just do it like that. Alright, and then measure up from the bottom 2 inches. And measure 2 3/4 from that mark. So this is the opening. So we're gonna, once we sew it all around, we're gonna flip it inside out. Alright, and then sew all the way around. We're gonna go this way. It's actually a lot bigger change purse than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like one of those little ones, but this is like a really decent size. Oops. Alright. Turn the corner. Alright. Now, I need to cut some tails. Didn't really need to trim any of those. Cut some corners here. Right. And turn inside out. Easier said than done. Because this is going to be really hard. Yeah. We're going to have to bust that seam open a little bit more here. And this is the difference between using fusible fleece and using Decobond. Oh, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna. There we go. Okay. That should give me enough room. Aha! It's alive! Yeah, I think the next one that I make, I'm definitely going to buy that fusible fleece. Because this is really hard. And like, the seams are just like bursting. And apparently I did not actually like get both sides when I was sewing around because there's holes like everywhere. Nice. Alright. This says press. And then measure up 1.5 inches from the bottom. Make a mark on the center of the outside. Oops. 1.5 inches from center. Then add the other. Oh, this is gonna be so hard. Snippies. Snippies. And we take our second one and we punch it in there. Yeah. Why working? Ah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then it says to slip stitch the opening closed. I think I'm going to need to add some stuff because, yeah. I definitely should have made one beforehand. Alright, we're just going to feed it into my sewing machine here. So not working. You still didn't get sewn? Oh my goodness. This is just getting frustrating. My thread came out of my machine, out of my needle. Okay. Alright, let me get rid of all these tails. Alright. We just won't look at that. It's for me. It doesn't have to be perfect. Alright. Fold up the bottom. Why does it say eyeglass? Interesting. There's a mistake in the pattern. Alright, fold up the bottom of the coin purse 4.5 inches up. Or 4.25, sorry. 4.25. That's 4.25 right there. Top stitch and finish. Make sure that fits. Okay. Making sure my thing will actually fit. Alright. Oh no. It's so wet that I don't know if it's gonna fit. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure this out later. So for now, I'm just going to pin this in place because I think we're going to have to stitch it by hand because I don't know how to follow directions and actually get feasible fleece. Okay, there we go. Ouch. Pins hurt. Alright, and then we can snap it on it. And there's our incredibly done wrong, but still super cute change purse by the Little Bits pattern by Cool Cat Creations. Definitely check out their blog. The link is posted in the description. I'm going to make another one of these once I get some feasible fleece, and I will post that onto my Facebook and my Instagram. Yeah. I still like it. I mean, I'm still going to use it. So definitely learn from my mistakes on this. Read your instructions and make sure you actually get what the instructions say. Alright, well thanks for watching. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys later. Bye.